Hi, everybody. Welcome to PROF 4500 Risk Analysis. My name is Astrid Northrup, and I will be your instructor this semester. I went through the roster. It looks like I know a lot of you. A lot of us have known each other for a while. So if we've met before, welcome. And if not, it's nice to meet you. I want to refer you first to our Moodle page, which is on the shared screen right now. Let me take a look and make sure I've got the right one. There we go. All right. And basically, the content of the course will all be available through this Moodle page. Any questions that you have, you can answer by looking at the class syllabus, which is, as always, available to you on the Moodle page. And here's a copy of that syllabus right now. You'll see that you have the Zoom link. Every week, you'll have the option of attending face-to-face in room SM 120 or by Zoom, or occasionally we'll have only an asynchronous meeting such as this week because Monday we don't have classes. So I'm recording this lecture in lieu of a face-to-face or Zoom synchronous meeting. But you can always join from this link, which is both here on the syllabus and on our Moodle page. If in between those times you need to meet with me, use this link, the Calendly link, to access my campus calendar, and you'll be able to meet with me individually, either face-to-face or by Zoom. So in this class, the major project that we're going to do every week, we're going to do video presentations. We're going to do reading assignments, which will be available through the Moodle page in almost all cases, or through other methods that we'll talk about in a moment. And then we'll also do writing assignments. And the major paper, the final research paper, will be worth 50% of your grade. However, we'll be working on that paper all along throughout the semester. So as we get started, the first thing I wanted to show you is we're going to be reading from this book to begin with. It's called Deep Survival, and it's subtitled Who Lives, Who Dies, and Why. It's written by Lawrence Gonzalez. And this book, if you look back at the syllabus, there are many different ways that you can access it. You can access it for free through our library. You can buy it for $6 or something from Thrift Books. You can get it on your Kindle. You can borrow it through the Northwest College Library. You can even get it through the Internet Archive if you want, or my office, which is right across the hall from SM 120. I'll have a couple of these copies of this book out on a little desk outside of my office. So if you want to just borrow a hard copy, or not a hardback, but a physical copy of the book from me, please just come and help yourself, and then bring it back when we're done. But do come get that right away, because, or find a way to access it right away, because we will be using it beginning right away in the class. We'll start talking about it on the discussion boards immediately. So it's a good idea for you to have that available to you. All right, so let's take a look at the rest of the Moodle page so that you kind of see how the process is going to go. We're going to first spend the first week talking about introducing ourselves. So I've introduced myself. I've put my introduction in this discussion forum. I would like you to each do the same. And this is an open forum, so it's graded, but the content of what you say is not graded as much as just the fact that we get to know you a little bit. There is a writing assignment for week 1, which is listed right here. It's a personal experience of a survival, and that is not due until January 28th. So it's a writing assignment for this week, but you have a little bit of time to work on it. I've also given you an example introduction paper, but the best way to do this paper, I think, is to start reading Deep Survival and then to read the example paper, and just to think about things that have happened in your own life. This experience can be completely personal, or if you wish to write about something in a more general fashion, let me know about that as well. So, but we're going to start working on it right here, and 9 times out of 10, we'll be able to take what you write about in week 1 and turn it into a full-blown research paper. Now, the reason I say 9 times out of 10 is Last semester, I had a little bit of, I had a moment of pause, I guess I would say, where a couple of my students really did not do all the steps throughout the semester, and then they turned in a research paper at the end. And the research paper that these students turned in really wasn't about risk analysis. So their grades were not as good as they could have been. So it's really important, in order to avoid that, that we work together. So you do the introductory paper, I give you feedback, you do the next section, I give you feedback. And in a couple of weeks, we're going to talk about what is your topic for your research paper. Okay, so when we get to that point, which is right, we're comparing dangers, risks, body parts, all this stuff, writing assignments, propose a topic for your final paper. Okay, this is going to be done due the 4th of January. And the reason that this needs to be done, and it counts as a quiz, not as a writing assignment specifically, but because I want you to finish this before you continue. In other words, you need to submit your topic to me, which by this time you'll have so much information, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. And then you and I need to do some back and forth in order to refine your topic to make sure that it's appropriate for risk analysis. Okay. Now, in between now and then, if you find that you're not developing your ideas as completely as you would like, you can use my Calendly link up here and meet with me individually, so that we will be able to refine your topic and make sure that your topic is going to suit the purpose of the class and net the good grade that you will assuredly earn by completing this assignment. All right, so in order to prevent you having a topic that will not work well, we'll have these intermediate stops where you have to take quiz number 2, for example, and get my approval before you can move on with the rest of the material. So I do have due dates set for all of the material, and they are relatively firm. This class, as you know, is done in March, so we only have 8 weeks together. So it's we really need to stay on task in order to complete everything that we need to complete in that timely fashion, and also just to have it be of the quality that we would like it to be, so that you can earn a great grade. But having said that, if you run into a situation where you need an extra day or two to finish something, just let me know and I can work that out with you. What I really just want to avoid is any situation where you are a week or more late. So I'll expect your stuff on the due dates unless you contact me, and then we can work out a little bit of a wiggle room. So what I'm saying is the wiggle room will be there for you should you need it, but you need to work that out with me. It's not that you can turn in stuff anytime that you want to, which I don't think you would mean to, but it's happened in the past with students that, especially in this 8-week class, that we just get behind and then it just becomes difficult. All right, so the next part I want to show you is on our Moodle page. Everything will be available to you except for the book Deep Survival, the reading assignments, or at least a way to access the reading assignments will be shown to you. And so every week, what you'll do is open up the topic for that week. So like here, Tuesday, January 16th through January 21st. Watch this video, which will be posted right here, the one that I'm recording right now. And then you'll do a reading assignment. You'll read the prologue and chapters 1 through 8 of Deep Survival. And then take a look at the syllabus if you're not certain of how to access the book. Like I said, you can come get one from in front of my office or any of the other methods that are available to you, spelled out on the syllabus. Then we'll do a writing assignment, and the writing assignment will just be the post to the discussion forum right here. And then the writing assignment for week 1, which is talked about right here, will actually be due this week, so you can ask questions about it next Monday when we meet, but it won't be due to be turned in until Sunday, January 28th. Now, the next part is that everything that you turn in will be turned in through the Moodle page. So when you do complete your writing assignment for week 1, you'll just click here on anything that has the word submit is something that you need to turn in. And then you'll have a submit button or some sort of a button here that will instruct you to follow forward with that. And then you'll be able to submit through that Moodle page. So I don't accept things through email just because my email is cluttered. And so when everything comes in through Moodle, it's very organized, and I never miss a beat with making sure I have everything that you've submitted to me. So submit through Moodle, and then make sure that if you have any questions or problems or need a day of extension, that you just let me know. All right, so getting back to the class, everything in our class will build toward that final paper. So everything that we talk about, everything that we write will build toward developing an idea of what risk analysis is as an academic definition, which of course is more specific than the way we talk about risk in everyday life. We'll talk about some examples of where risk analysis was important to different types of industries. And specifically, we'll talk about your industry or your field of study or something that's happened to you personally. And so we'll be writing about that for the entire 8-week period. All right, now when you open up your Moodle page, you'll also see that I've only posted for you to see weeks 1 through 4. Once you and I have agreed on a topic, I'll make the rest of this available to you, and we can start working on that as well. But once again, I just want to make sure that we have a good, clean, perfect topic that's appealing and interesting to you and suitable for risk analysis, and then we'll move forward from there. All right, so for this week, no face-to-face or synchronous class. Next week, when we meet, you'll have 3 choices for how you want to meet with me. And of course, next week, Monday is January 22nd. So I will be in the room in Math and Science Building, room 120, and you can meet with me there. Or you can join me synchronously by Zoom, or you can watch the lecture, which will be recorded and posted to our Moodle page at a time of your convenience. And which you do is entirely your choice. So, so I will be looking forward to working with you in whatever modality or combination of modalities you prefer to join class by. All right, everybody. So the biggest takeaway I'd like you to have today is if you have any questions, please get a hold of me, and just please don't hesitate to get a hold of me for anything, because that's what I'm here for, especially in a class like this that has less meeting time, that's not fully face-to-face. We need to make sure that we're keeping in touch with each other. So get a hold of me anytime that you have questions, and I will make sure to answer them in a succinct and clearer fashion as quickly as possible. So you can meet with me via that Calendly link, like I said, either through Zoom or face-to-face. You can also email me, and I answer my email very religiously, so I'll make sure to get back to you very quickly, or you can text me. If you call me on the phone, we may or may not connect, and please don't leave a voicemail because I don't pick up my voicemail. So if I don't answer you after you've voicemailed me, it just means I didn't get it. But if you text me, I will definitely get that message. My cell number, which is on the syllabus, is 307-272-1833. And as I said, I really, really mean it. Please text me. I don't mind. If it's at an inconvenient time, I will wait till I'm free before I email you, or either email you or text you back. And we'll make plans to cover and answer all of your questions at that time. All right, so welcome to class. Looking forward to working with you. And whatever questions you have, please bring them to my attention, and we'll keep you squared away. Aside from that, I will look forward to reading your introductions on the discussion board this week, and I'll look forward to meeting with you if you choose to meet face-to-face or synchronously via Zoom next Monday at 5:30. Take care.